What's this place? Dragonborn Gallery. Come on. Let's have a look inside. So who's that? We'll see who is in here and what they are doing.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Urian
The museum is currently
Morales.
closed until further notice.
I saw this flyer about you needing treasure hunters.
Oh yes, my advertisement. I am looking still, but I do hope you are better than the others I have hired as of late. I have a list of items that I would very much like to have for the museum. If you can recover them, I'll pay you handsomely for them. If you manage to bring them all back here, we could even discuss some other plans I have in mind.
Okay. Right, I'll get right into that.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to get my hands on one of the 6th House Bellhammers of the House of Dagoth. They have become increasingly rare. One apparently was stolen recently by some bandits, apparently held up in Broken Helm Hollow.
Commemorative plaque in honor of the patronage of Megumi, whose generous financial contributions to the museum have been greatly appreciated. Also, someone is willing to be a patron of this place. Read this notice. The museum is currently closed pending the acquisition of displays prior to its opening. Thank you for your patience. See Curator Urian Morales for more information. All right. So none of this is able to be eaten. It's all, you can sit down, but can't eat anything. There's nothing on here that's edible. All right. Activate. In memory of Patero Marasi. Dedicated to the memory of Professor Patero Marasi, first Chief of Archaeology of the Explorers Guild, friend, mentor and colleague. Patero's passion for discovery was rivaled by few, and his knowledge of ancient lore rivaled by even fewer. His memory will live on in all that this museum stands for and the spirit of exploration which defined his life. Okay. Can I sit on that, can I? Interesting. So what are these for? Diadem of the Savant. Diadem of the Savant. The Ghost Helm. Okay. Open door. Well, he's got a wine cellar. Black Briar Mead. We won't steal anything. Red apple. What's in here? Nothing. I've gained some ale. I can use the oven. Can't make anything, but I can use it. I can use a cooking pot. I can make rabbit haunch. I've got 3 of those. Yep. Right, that's something for me to chew on. Haven't got anything else I can put in there. That bed is owned. That's owned also. So I wonder who owns it. Lens of truth. It looks like there's quite a few things that I need to read. This is the wine cellar. Strange as we can come down here, and I suppose he's up there waiting for us to leave, and he's going to search us when we get there. Use distillery barrel. What happens if I do? Well, I haven't got anything here to make, so I can come down here and make stuff. What's in the sack? Clothes. No, thank you. Reserve vintages. Activate Redwater Skooma. What do you mean? I don't have the items you need. Yeah, well, that's quite obvious. So when I do get some, I can bring it down here. Do I have any wine? No, I don't. Aquagill. Do I have wine that can go in there? Got ale. I could put the ale in there. Right. So there's ale in there. I'll take it back. Right. Come on, Inigo. Have you seen anything down here that you like?
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
No. Right now, my mind is a dried up riverbed.
All right, okay. Come on then. So this is supposed to be the Hall of Heroes. Well, he definitely hasn't got much, has he? You don't want to talk to me? All right. I think that I should have something to drink, and I'll see. And I stole the slaughter fish. I'll eat that. Looks like I haven't eaten enough. I'll have a bit of cheese bowl. There we are. That chest is empty, whatever that's supposed to be in there. Curator's Guide. It doesn't feel right to take this without curator's permission. All right. springs. So they got hot springs in here. All right, they look very inviting. So where does this take us? Unlock safe house. This lock requires a key, which we haven't got. Okay. Righto. Well, can we actually take a swim? If I divest myself of clothing, there doesn't seem to be anyone else around. Take the boots off. And the vampiro. I've just got a bit of jewellery on. You should have taken your armour off before you got in, you know.
Yes, my friend.
An improvised song would be nice.
Let me think. Okay, here we go. My friend floated right beside me, asked me to sing a song. I tried to think of clever words. Do not expect them to last long.
Righto.
You know I will follow you anywhere. I will name your boredom and kill your despair. My ears are wet, but I do not mind. Let us take a dip and see what we find. While we are swimming, we should take care. Some fish have huge teeth. We should beware. When we are floating, I wonder what is in store. Carnivorous fish are hard to ignore. I will never forget the first time I heard a dragon roar.
That's very good.
This song makes no sense, and yet there is more.
There is.
Life really is a funny old deal. It is everything bad, good, and surreal. Open your mind, do not feel ashamed. Show your sorrow and show your pain. I am strange, it is true, but life is stranger when I'm near you. Thank you very much for setting me free. Mr. Dragonfly is happy, just like me. We are
Right.
both champions, tough and brave. If you fight us, you are digging your own grave. My voice is
Okay.
running out of things to say. I search for words, but they run away. This is a song I made up for you. It may not be pretty, but it is still true. Singing is fun, I really must say. A shame that words sometimes go away. That is that my mind is drained. But I hope that you were entertained.
I was. I think that is marvellous.
The
Come on, Inigo.
end.
Come on, let's get out of here. We'll get dressed. And I'll put on get the boots. You okay? You don't seem to be dripping water or anything. We're going up to the Blue Palace to have a look around, okay? Come on. I'll take that. Don't know what it's doing there, but doesn't deserve to stay there. You'll have to find an alchemy bench, I think. So is there anything else in here? That's Erica's house. Alright, Erica is the person that the girl was telling me about. Gisley or someone, wasn't it? Well, we've got a we do have a little quest that we were asked to do if we were coming up here. So we'll go and do that, and we'll deliver this wine to him.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Uh-huh, right. Erdy.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Okay.
Everyone knows General Tullius wields the real power in Solitude.
Yeah,
Elisif? Yeah, she's a figurehead.
right.
Puppet.
Elisif. Who's Elisif? Alright.
Folks at court won't admit it, but Sabil Stentor scares us all to death.
Okay. Sabil. Oh, a lot of people up here.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
So what was that all about?
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
And you're Erica. I met your sister. Not interested. Okay. Falk Firebeard. You're the
Ryling's
person I was
obsession
looking
with
for.
honor and tradition is quaint.
Do you have business with the court?
Irrelevant.
Excuse me. Does General Tullius respect Elisif?
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it.
Right, he's sitting
You'll
right
pay
next to you,
those
isn't he?
rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city.
Okay.
She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers.
Okay.
You do
I
well to
understand what's
remember
best for
that.
Solitude.
Feel free to return
And
to me
Jarl
with
Elisif
questions.
knows it.
The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Okay. Come on, Inigo. What's down here? A lot of food just lying around, isn't there? Now, didn't that didn't Gulam say that there's some wine here that he requires?
Everything all right?
Yeah. Do you mind if I look around? There seems to be a lot of rooms here. Wonder where the wine cellar is. Obviously not here. Firebrand wine case. Right. Okay. And that's the kitchen, isn't it? Yep, that's the kitchen. Malaran. Right. Let's get this stuff back. Don't want to be caught with it on me. If I can get information out of him, then that means the Thieves Guild is going to be a bit better off.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve.
You were the one that executed that man.
I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's
Yeah.
my job.
All right. Do they keep you busy?
Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet
Right.
job, usually.
Okay. What's this problem you have?
I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape, the leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that.
Oh, okay. Do you reckon we could do that? I'll do it.
Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back.
Okay then. So when's your next execution?
Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck.
Right.
Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that.
Is that the...
Remember, I need
one-
that bandit dead, not
Okay.
alive.
Dean
Right.
Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
Yeah. Where you gone? Oh, she's left. It's getting a bit dark. Let's see if we can get this information out of this
If you're
Gulam
heading to the
Eve.
Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Who are you? Tari?
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment.
This is not a bad set of rags, so you call them. They're good vampire robes. Do you always insult people when you meet them?
It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
Okay. What's wrong with my outfit?
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment.
Oh,
We could
okay.
fix you right up.
Okay, so what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace?
I've been
That
up there
presents an
once.
opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond.
I'll do that. Okay. Speak to Elisif. Well, I've been up there once. Okay.
Remember Radiant Raymond when you need a change of attire.
I'll do that. Well, when people want to get into this place, they really move.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Okay.
Seems there's always more to be done. Glad you decided to check us out.
Who's in charge of Solitude?
Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman.
Well, I know that. I've
Losing
just
her
been up
husband
there
and king
and
like
seen
that.
her.
It was a dark day for us all.
Yeah.
Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum.
Well, I was up there just before. Look, I can deliver that for you, and I might even be able to wear that suit that Raymond gave me. I can deliver that for you.
Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace.
I'll do that. Yeah, I met him while I was up there. You were at the execution, right?
I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Oh, right. That seems rather harsh.
Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivienne. Vivienne Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivienne and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He'd beat me up, dump meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed.
Oh, okay.
We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly.
Well, I don't talk about him about anything. I don't even know him, or didn't know him before you cut his head off. So you work here?
You could say that. I own the place.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off.
All right. All right, okay. That's good. I'll take your bottle of stuff up to...
I was done talking anyway.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Spare some gold for a... Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself.
Were you really in the army?
What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead.
Yep.
I didn't leave them.
Okay, look, here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
That's all right. I expect to get more than that back from you in the future if I need your help. All right, then.
Always good talking to you, friend.
Thank you.
Dragonborn comes.
Have a salmon steak. And some water.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the dragon.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I'd like to rent a room, please.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's fine. Right.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
I'll do that.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew... I've seen some truly wondrous sights since I took to the seas. I had no idea a man could die in so many ways.
Okay. Any thoughts, Inigo? No thoughts at all?
I'm thinking maybe we should get a seat.
Yeah, okay.
Let us go.
Let's go and find a seat.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Yes, my friend.
I need you to do something.
What would you have me do? How can I help you, my friend?
Well, what about sitting there?
Fair enough.
That's good.
Why don't you give those legs of yours a break? Join me.
I'll sit here. Right. There we are. I think we'll have a bit of a talk a bit later, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do.
I once bet my brother I could eat everything on the menu in a place like this. I failed.
Oh, did you? Okay.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art, it's an end to the evil.
We should rest while we can. We have to keep our strength up.
Beware the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the dragon.
Do you need something?
Yes, my friend.
Any thoughts?
I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night.
Sounds like it should have been.
Taverns like this may seem friendly, but a fistfight is never far away.
You're quite right. This lady is looking at us. I might see if she wants to have a talk.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Oh, well, you've been looking
You
at
were
me
there
ever
for
since we've been
Rogvir's
in.
execution.
Nasty bit of business, Rogvir's execution.
Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter.
Yeah, you're quite right there. And they were... I know why they were executing him.
You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out.
How do you take your mind off something like that?
Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Thank you.
People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
What is on your mind?
Here we go. Mind if I ask you something?
I am all ears.
Good. Do you want to relax here for a bit?
Okay, come and get me when it is time to go.
I'll do that.
The killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Hi there.
Hi.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will. Take our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.